Welcome back to Kill Bang Bang TV. We're back with our Pokemon FireRed Hardcore Nuzlocke Challenge. In the last part, we successfully defeated the second gym leader, Misty, got our second badge. This is where our team was when we left off. We have Carrot, level 22, Keith, level 18, Stanky, level 17, Crouton, level 19, Waffles, level 12, and Tat, level 17. Now in this part, we're going to progress through the SS and take on the third gym leader and see how far we can get. With that, we're going to head out. Alright, so if we look at our map here, we're in Cerulean City. The third gym leader is down here in Vermilion City. It's an electric gym, Lieutenant Surge. So this should be a perfect matchup for Crouton. Our new level cap is 24. The level cap is unfortunately one level lower than it needs to be for Crouton to evolve, but I think they'll have enough raw power to be able to handle it. Let's head out. We're going to move Crouton to the front row. They're the most important to get XP, since they'll have the type advantage against the next gym leader. We're going to battle every trainer on these routes to get this XP. Crouton wants to learn self-destruct. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and pass on that one. We don't want you destructing and then we lose you forever. Alright, we successfully made it through Route 6. We defeated all those trainers. No problem at all. Crouton absolutely just ran through them like it was nothing at all. Now we officially made it into Vermilion City. We're going to heal up and then see what we got. We're going to go grab some items just so we're prepared for outside of the battles. Alright, so we can't actually make it to the gym. Here it is right here, but we don't know cut yet. So in order to get cut, we're going to have to go on the SS and. SS and right down here. Now, one thing we know about the SS and is we are going to have a rival fight. However, we should already be pretty powerful enough to defeat the rival, so we're just going to send it. We're going to head on over to the SS and get this show on the road. There's a bunch of trainers we'll fight through here, so we're going to do that as well. We did get a ticket from Bill when we met him. There we go. We can get on the SS and. So we're going to run through here. We're going to battle every trainer in sight. We'll hopefully make it to the top to see the captain who will give us the HM for cut. So we're going to go room by room and battle each and every trainer we can so we can get some XP on our way. One thing about Crouton is she is unbelievably slow. She's probably slower than 90% of the Pokemon we fight, so she's always going to go second, unfortunately. Doesn't look like it matters here, though. I like how we're just walking into everybody's rooms, coming in, beating them, taking any items they have, and then just leaving. Nice job. Oh, Tat wants to learn Focus Energy. This move will help us get more... increases our critical hit ratio, so we'll go ahead and replace Tail Whip with Focus Energy. Might come in handy in the future. Oh, Tat's actually evolving too. Nice. That's what we like to see, Tat. Getting better every day. Tat has evolved into a Raticat. And they want to learn Scary Face. Looks like Scary Face will sharply reduce its speed. So we definitely do want that. We're going to get rid of Tackle. Now Tat's an absolute unit. Even though they already were one, they're even more powerful now. We found the TM for Brick Break, which is going to be one of the best moves that Keith can learn. We're going to go ahead and teach him Brick Break right now. And yeah, he'll just have that for the future. It's one of the best moves that they can have. So we'll just get rid of Growl. And having Brick Break gives us a really powerful fighting move. So there we go. Keith learned Brick Break. Alright, we've successfully made it through every room on SS and we're going to head up here. And it's going to start the rival fight. There he is. There's Nick. Time to battle. I forgot to switch Crouton to the first spot. So we'll see how this goes. That was the counter for the Pidgeotto, but Keith should be able to handle it. But it's time to fight Nick once again. Nick should only have 4 Pokemon. We should be totally equipped to fight him. Our Pokemon should be higher than his. Yep, so level 19 on his Pidgeotto. Shouldn't be a problem for Keith. And Keith's faster, so yeah, there we go. Stand attack, that's annoying. That's gonna lower our accuracy. Might get a couple misses here now. Okay, Keith, way to lock in. And we got a burn. Perfect. This Pidgeotto's done for no matter what. Even if we miss here, they're done from the burn. So, goodbye, Pidgeotto. And we didn't miss. Way to lock in, Keith. Okay, 1 down, 3 to go. Who's Nick gonna send out next? War Turtle. Figures as much, because they're counter to Keith. We're gonna get Keith out of there and bring in Carrot. It'll be no problem for Carrot. Got the type advantage. Should be able to just get rid of this War Turtle real quick. So we'll run an Absorb to get our health back. Looks like Nick's gonna withdraw, try and boost the defense. That shouldn't matter. There we go. Sizable amount of damage. Got all of our health back. There we go. Let's run a Bullet Seed. Oh, gonna bite us? Yeah, that's doing nothing. Bullet Seed should do a good chunk of damage. There we go. How many are we gonna hit with? Nice. Got a 3rd one. Would have been nice to get a 4th one. Would have finished the job right there. That's alright. We'll just run another one. Goodbye, War Turtle. 2 down, 2 to go. Kadabra. Okay. Alright, we got rid of the Kadabra. Unfortunately, we're just a little too weak to take a Hyper Fang from the Raticate, so we're gonna have to get Keith out of here. Maybe Crouton can take that a little bit easier. Hyper Fang is no joke. Okay, Quick Attack, that's fine. Quick Attack is a lot weaker. See what a Magnitude has in store. Hyper Fang. Okay, perfect. Even a crit was nothing. Something about biting rocks, you know, it's not very effective. Magnitude whatever, 6. Yep, that's plenty. Could have got a Magnitude 1 and probably got the job done. There we go. Our team of elite warriors easily handled Nick and his Pokemon. Alright, so now that we beat Nick, we should be able to head up here, talk to the captain, get the HM for cut, and then be able to go battle the gym leader. HM cut. Nice. Next, just going to let us chop down trees. Yep, so we're going to teach cut to Carrot. We'll get rid of a move. Dunspore. Cut's not the worst move to know. I mean, it's not the best either, and it's going to take up a move spot pretty much permanently for them. But somebody's got to know it. Alright. Now that we cleared that, we can head on to the gym. Alright, so we're right here at the gym. Now that we have cut, we can take care of this tree. So go ahead, Carrot, use cut. Cut this thing down. So now our path is free and we're able to go in here. So this is the first gym where there's kind of a puzzle to figure out. We have to get 2 switches that are in any 2 of these trash cans. So we're going to figure that out and then we'll be able to fight Lieutenant Surge. There we go. We can now fight Lieutenant Surge. Right before we do, let's run through the team. We got Crouton up to the level cap of 24. Keith's also at level 24. Stanky 17 still. Carrot's up to 23. Waffles is still 13. And Tat is level 20. So this is pretty much should be Crouton's show. Shouldn't have any issues. So let's get to it. Here we go. Lieutenant Surge. Gym Battle 3. On the way. Lieutenant Surge is going to have 3 Pokemon. A Voltorb. A Pikachu. And a Raichu. Alright, Voltorb's first. Should be quick and easy for Crouton. Now, I did teach Crouton Dig. So we're going to do that. Screech harshly lowered our defense. I'm not too worried about that, but we'll see. Alright, so the Dig should come through. Totally sweep through this Voltorb. And there we go. No problem. Critical hit at that. I don't think we needed it, but we got it. Way to lock in, Crouton. 1 down, 2 to go. Let's see. Pikachu. Pikachu likes to use double team, so we're going to try for a Magnitude to avoid them causing us to miss. So if Crouton can lock in, Magnitude 7 might be enough here. There we go. Oh, and it was a critical hit. Back-to-back critical hits. Crouton's not messing around. 1 Pokemon to go, and it's the Raichu. We're going to go with Dig. Ooh, wasn't quite enough. And we're paralyzed now. I'm going to guess that Lieutenant Surge is going to heal. So let's just try and go for a Magnitude. Hopefully we don't hit the paralysis. Crouton Magnitude. Magnitude 7. I don't know if this is going to do it. Nice. Easy. There we go. Way to go, Crouton. Way to absolutely lock in and finish this fight for us. Alright, there we go. We got the Thunder Badge. Add that to our 2 other badges. Now we're up to 3. Heck yeah. What a job. What a good fight. Crouton, you really trained. You were ready for the task. We got the TM for Shockwave. I don't think we have a Pokemon that can even learn that. But we're going to head out of here. The next task is the 4th gym, which is the Grass Gym leader, Erica. Level cap for her is 29. So we're going to head over there. We do have Keith, Fire type. Should make easy work of Erica and her gym. So we're going to head through and try and do that one as well today. We need to get Keith up to the level cap for the next fight. Oh, it's time for Crouton to evolve. Heck yeah. Alright, Crouton is officially evolved into a Graveler. Much more powerful now. That's awesome. We are going to switch into Keith. Keith needs to get to doing his training, so he's closer to level cap, so he can sweep through the grass gym. We can catch a Diglett in this route. Or if we ran into a Dugtrio. Let's see if we can't catch this Pokemon. There we go. We caught the Diglett. Alright, Pogo, welcome to the team. You're going to get sent to the box. We'll let you know if we need you. Oh, Carrot wants to learn Acid. Absolutely, we're going to learn that one. I think we'll just get rid of Poison Powder. Alright, Carrot learned Acid. Alright, so we made it through. Now we just have to get through Rock Tunnel. Get to Lavender Town. And then we can keep on moving towards the 4th gym. So let's get to it. In Rock Tunnel, we could catch one of 3 Pokemon. But we'll have to see what we can get. It's dark in here, so we won't know where we're going. I didn't get Flash, so we're going to just wing it. And our Pokemon is a Zubat. Alright, we got it. Caught the Zubat. Alright, Zesty, welcome to the team. You'll be heading to the box as well. Alright, let's get through Rock Tunnel. I'll see you guys on the other side. Alright, we finally made it out of Rock Tower. Now we're in Lavender Town, which is going to let us take the underground path to get to Celadon City to face the 4th gym leader. Alright, so let's get there. Alright, we've successfully made it to Celadon City. Now we're going to head on and take on the Fire Gym. We have to get through a few trainers before we get to Erica, but it shouldn't be a problem for Keith. Keith sits 1 level below the level cap at 28, so as long as we stay within 29 before we get to her, we're good to go. We'll cut this tree down. We're heading to the gym. Here we go. We're going to try and avoid as many as we can here. You have to fight at least, I think it's like 2. We fight this one and then the one at the top, and then we'll be there. So let's take care of these real quick. Alright, now it's time to take on Erica, the 4th gym leader. Let's do it. Let's get this going. Erica has 3 Pokemon. Tangela, a Victory Bell, and a Vileplume. And my hope is that Keith can just run through all 3 of them, and that we don't need anyone else's help. Alright, so Victory Bell is first. So let's take care of it, Keith. Keith does only have Ember, so we'll have to see how much damage that actually does. Okay, Poison Powder misses. Perfect. This should take care of Victory Bell. 2 Pokemon left. Here we go. Angela is the weakest of the 3. See if Ember can take it out in 1 hit. Nice sweep. Got the Oko. Now all that's left is her Vileplume. This is what you train for, Keith. Let's do it. Okay, not even half health. This is going to be an issue. Sunspore misses. Perfect. Get off another one. Crit here would be legendary. Nope. She's probably going to heal on her next turn. Stun Spore was effective this time. It's alright if she heals. Yep, just like I thought. Just gotta fight through the paralysis, Keith. There we go. 2 more of those and we're in the clear. Acid comes in. It's gonna hurt. Not too bad. Alright, Keith. Way to power through. We need 1 more to get through. Okay, there we go, Keith. Way to lock in. Alright, we did it. We got the 4th gym badge done and over with. And just like that, we got the rainbow badge. Perfect. So now we have half of the gym badges we need. No deaths. We're doing great. Got Giga Drain. That's going to be great for Carrot. Perfect. And with that, I'm going to end this part here. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one.